Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Slapping away granny and pitney with impunity, like you are God Almighty. But that's not so. Oh no. I hope when your time comes, they show you no pity. Murder you just like you murder people on the street every day. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Ring the alarm, another youth gone. Open up the scriptures, make we chant another psalm. Them dirty boy and not come. Them a worship fire. Killing all the baby we just born. Another song of tribulation. I come to sing too much bloodshed. Bloodshed on the rhythm. Them glorifying the gun thing. I teach the youth them gun sling. See another bother balling. We are one them.
Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Wednesday evening to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public, and also members of the diaspora. So please, like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog, so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to give you a small update on the two international news that I spoke about this morning. Now on your screen is the two Jamaican nationals that lost their lives to the hands of a 14-year-old boy who fired several shots in their directions whilst they were playing dominoes in a parking lot in Toronto, Canada. It is said that the men just arrived from a football match and decided to sit down and enjoy a game of dominoes when they were pounced upon by the 14-year-old and another male that opened gunfire, hitting the two that succumbed and injuring three others seriously. Now the men on your screen have since been identified as 61-year-old Delroy George Parks and 46-year-old Seymour Gibbs, who lost his life a few days after in the hospital. Now, a lone survivor of the incident, a man identified as Denton Thomas, said to be 59 years old, stated that the arrest of the 14-year-old is a bittersweet type of feeling because he says that 14 years old is just a child that needs guidance, but also needs to face the harsh penalties of the law and suffer the consequences of his actions. Now, the survivor, Denton Thomas, age 59, said that he now has to live with a bullet in his leg as the doctors stated that removing that bullet from his leg may be detrimental. So he have to live with that in his leg for the rest of his life. Boy, me I tell you, my peeps. The thing rough, the Toronto police is still trying to establish the reason behind the double fatal knockings and clappings and the injuring of the others. Now we also spoke about a Jamaican who is among 3 that was charged with a murder in Barbados. Now on the Spot News Media received the video footages of that brutal onslaught. And I'm telling you, my peeps, it's rather graphic. I can play a part of it here on YouTube, but you know, the rest of it is most definitely not YouTube friendly. The knockings and clappings part of it, you will not be able to see it, but I will narrate and let you know exactly what are taking place. Now on your screen is the video. Watch.
Bomber clock one, still keep the balls. Same 63. Over that there. You ain't got one?
So the car that pulled up, that is the car that the 2 men alighted from. And you would have heard a little sound like the can them a beat. Portion to can, them beating at the man body. The man drop a ground and one of them went over, pumped 2 more shots in his chest and grabbed his chain off his neck and left him for dead. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. Now the Jamaican and his 2 accomplices was caught right after and is presently before the court. Minding on my peeps, all of this took place just a few days ago. So the cops most definitely caught them really fast, thanks to the help of the citizens. Yeah, man. So this is the 3 criminal elements presently on your screen, who is presently before the courts for the fatal knockings and clappings of the man, the 32-year-old man identified as Chad Wright. It took place on the night of June 5th, this month, this year. So to the left of your screen, the upper left corner of your screen, is the Jamaican said to be 23 years old, identified as Junior Francis Campbell. And the Barbadians, Najee Zion, the Christopher Marshall, 20 years old, and 24-year-old Zequan Ryan O'Neill Walcott. Now the 3, as I stated earlier, is presently before the court for the fatal knockings and clappings and the chain grabbing of the man. Boy, may I tell you, it's rough. Now as it relates to the picture when the Corner Boy anthem was played before the intro, that is the picture of a reputed gang leader from over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Dunkirk community in the Kingston Eastern Police Division. He has since been identified as Nicholas Blay, that's Blaime, but he is more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Blay. Now, sometime around 5:30 a.m. in the morning here, Officer Yeman Pick and team went to a premises along Windward Road. It is said that the premises is one of them type of big yard settings there. So the officers went to a specific home inside the big yard settings, knocked on the door. It is said that a female quickly shout out, "And me and my baby alone in here." So the police ordered her to open the door. The door was subsequently opened by the female. Upon the police entering the premises, the police report stated that they saw a female with a child in her hand. Then they also observed that a male was also inside the house standing in a corner. It is said that the male approached the female and tried to grab the baby from her hand. However, a tussle ensued between the male and the female for the baby. The police intervened and the female got the baby in her hand. A request was made by the officers to search the home in the presence of the male and female. It is said that when the officers started to search, some was searching, other officers stood with their firearms on guard. It is said that the male ran in the direction of the kitchen. The officers shout out, "Where you go?" And to their surprise, the male retrieved a firearm from a nearby place in the kitchen and pointed it in their direction. So in defense of their lives and being the well-trained officers that they are, given the fact that they got their training from the agricultural school in Portland, where them learn how to plant corn in a dirty boy stomach, took evasive action and did pretty much that. Plant corn in a Blay stomach, spread him out like a sheet, lifeless, no longer among the land of the living. Now that was a really stupid move on his part. I guess him life did a scratch him. So Officer Yeman pick and team, itch him scratch. Yeah man. Now it is said that a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol was retrieved from his person and a magazine containing 7 live 9mm rounds. I guess Blay did feel say some pram push business a go on. And him feel say if him retrieve the firearm, slap 2 can, the squad of them would have get coward and jiggy and him could have make a clean sweep walk away type of thing through the kitchen back door or through the kitchen window. But most definitely it was not so. Officer Yeman Pick and team came prepared and dirt settings was the order of the day. Now over there in the St. Catherine South Police Division, a similar thing go on because after the dirt settings there, Officer Yeman Pick and team decide say them a go trad go over the St. Catherine South Police Division if you go deal with a small matter same way. And guess what go on? An unidentified man end up challenge the officers and get dirt in the process, and an Intratech submachine gun was recovered by them. Now all of this go on in the community of Old Harbour, St. Catherine in the morning. Now the police operation was conducted in the Boyce Content area in search of wanted persons. The police were reportedly greeted by gunfire as they approached an area in the community and a shootout ensued. When the knockings and clappings subsided, an unidentified man was observed suffering from a portion takana wounds and the Intratech submachine gun, and a number of rounds was reportedly seized from him, and he later succumbed to injuries in the hospital. During the incident, a member of the team, the police team, sustained a broken leg and was admitted to the hospital for treatment. A probe is underway by the Independent Commission of Investigation, We find out what really go on with Officer Yeman Pick and him team. So another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Yeah, man. And now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine North Police Division, the St. Catherine North Police is probing the gun slaying of a 37-year-old vendor along Marchpen Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. All of that go on last night, Tuesday night. The deceased man has since been identified as Christopher Mattis, said to be of a Corlett's Road address in Spanish Town. Now, the official police report suggests that sometime around 9:30 p.m. Tuesday night, Mattis was at a stall he operated along Marchpen Road when he was pounced upon by 3 armed criminal elements who opened gunfire, hitting him all over the upper body and head. Mattis suffered some whole heap of corner wounds. He was, however, taken to the Spanish Town Hospital. Not necessarily to save him life, but more so to pronounce him, you know what. Boy, may I tell you. The thing rough, but anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.